Welcome to Stardew Valley, the farming, mining, monster fighting, cozy game about leaving the stresses of city life to live a more peaceful one on a farm left to you by your grandfather. Stardew Valley is a game with a lot of freedom. You can be an explorer, a fisherman, a monster slayer and a socialite, or you can just ignore everyone and live on your farm. No two playthroughs will ever be the same, but that's what makes it so much fun. With a variety of farms to choose from and plenty of things to do in game, this platinum will be different to others as I will be jumping ahead to the trophies and describing what was going on to earn each one. Stardew Valley has a total of 41 trophies, but with the 1.6 update it has been pushed up to 50, which if we pick any of them up I will be sure to add them to the counter. With 26 bronze, 10 silver, 4 gold and that coveted platinum that only 0.6% of players have managed to achieve, making this our new rarest platinum on the channel. We will be going through the game twice, making money, forging relationships, finding all of the collectibles, and with how the platinum goes, maybe we will achieve perfection along the way. So, with all that information out of the way, let's platinum Stardew Valley. For my first playthrough I chose the Joja route. This required us to 1. Buy the Joja membership for 5,000 gold, effectively cutting off the community centre for good, and 2. Spend 140,000 additional gold on each of the Joja upgrades to fix Stardew Valley. We also pick up 6 of the trophies here, Mother Catch for 100 fish, and Fisherman for 10 different types of fish, Greenhorn and Cowpoke for 15 and 50,000 gold earned, and finally Joja Co Member of the Year, effectively bringing our first playthrough to an end, which honestly I am gonna miss. I played for about 8 hours and I thoroughly enjoyed it, but now it is time to move on to our second playthrough. Summer 4th is where we begin this playthrough, where we get a trophy called The Bottom for reaching floor 120 in the mines, and we also get a second trophy on the same day called Treasure Trove for donating 40 of the 95 items needed in the museum, a place I will loathe in the future. Jumping to the 11th of summer, it is time for the luau and the second of the 1.6 update trophies. This time we need to impress the governor, which can be done with a multitude of gold star quality or above items, earning us an unforgettable soup trophy and getting friendship points with the entirety of Stardew's residents. Summer 13th we get yet another fishing related trophy called Old Mariner for 24 different types of fish. Jumping ahead again to autumn 9th, I finally get the trophy DIY, showing that I never really crafted anything in this game, except for flooring apparently. Going back to autumn 8th, I messed up the bundles so I created a new save. I get one of the first friendship related trophies called A New Friend, because I have reached 5 hearts with Linus. He's the first, but certainly not the last friend I will have in Stardew. Autumn 16th is the Stardew Valley Fair, and after getting a score of 101, we get another 1.6 update trophy called Blue Ribbon for placing first. Take that, Pierre, using my products as your display is shameful. Autumn 20th, we get the Moving Up trophy for upgrading our house for the first time. Autumn 23rd, I managed another of the crafting trophies with Artisan for 30 different crafted items. Slowly getting through all of the crafted items, which trust me, I forget about for the longest time. Autumn 26th, we get the Gopher trophy for completing 10 help wanted quests. And did you know this counts for both the board at Pierre's and the community board outside of Lewis's house? Because I didn't. Now we are skipping ahead to winter 1st, where we get the Master of the 5 Ways trophy for getting mining, farming, foraging, fishing and combat to level 10. Which I will say, honestly, this was fun just to get passively and not focus on. Continuing on, we get Linus's friendship to level 10, earning the Best Friends trophy, and now that we have him fully finished, his hearts will never drop below 10 unless we do something he doesn't like. Winter 22nd, I got to level 100 of the school caverns legitimately. Not a trophy, but something I wanted to brag about since I didn't know about the Jade Stairs method until after this. Another huge skip straight over to year 2 spring 5th, where we get the next of the relationship trophies with Click, for getting 5 hearts with 4 different people. And we also get local legend for finishing the community centre, which, I'm gonna be honest here, I thought was glitched when I saw the Junimos leave and nothing happened. Spring 13th, we get another relationship trophy called networking. This is for getting 5 people to 10 hearts, and if you're able to put 2 and 2 together here, you can probably guess I'm focusing on groups of people at a time because it's easier that way to me. Spring 21st, we get yet another of the 1.6 update trophies for reaching Ginger Island, which, fun fact, because Leo lives on this island, he is required for cooking every recipe, something I found out in year 3. Spring 23rd, I finally played the arcade game Prairie King, beating it first try so I can unlock the machine for my house and use the extremely broken save system to beat a level each day to get the second trophy for beating it without dying. Summer 2nd and 2nd Luau, we yet again please the governor for not him low, but for the trophy popular, which means we now have 20 people at 5 hearts. Slowly but surely we are making headway into everyone loving us. Remember how I said I got the Prairie King machine back on Spring 23rd? Well, after 13 days I finally got the Fector's Challenge trophy for beating the game without dying, which was quite easy when you can just reset the day if you do die. Making another jump ahead to the 21st of summer, I get another of the 1.6 update trophies for reading every book. Something that I thought would be extremely hard because of all the RNG, turned out to be quite easy because of all the ways to actually get the books. On the 22nd of summer, me and Emily got married, finally starting a trophy for being married and having 2 kids. The reason I chose Emily is because out of everyone here, her heart events were the most fun to watch, and she's just overall my favourite character in the game due to her friendly and bubbly personality. Autumn is a weird time for the 2nd year. On Autumn 6th, I gave Clint one of the thousands of jades I've given out to make him our 8th friend with 10 hearts, getting the beloved farmer trophy. And then on Autumn 21st, I finally completed the museum collection, earning a complete collection trophy. And let me tell you, I hated this trophy. I must have had about 15 different pages open at a time, just wondering where each of the missing items were from, and what's worse, the Omni Geodes never dropped anything I needed. I had to return to farming normal geodes for one of the final minerals, and honestly, if it wasn't for the treasure totems, I don't think I would have ever finished this trophy. Winter 2, and I finally got the last of the Adventurer Guild's quest done, earning me the Protector of the Valley trophy. I achieved this by defeating everything listed on screen now in each of the various locations. And that was it for winter. However, I did want to show that my grandfather was proud of me, and I even got all 4 candles lit up, earning the Statue of Perfection, which isn't too shabby for someone brand new to the game. Spring 8th, I almost cried tears of joy as I finally caught the octopus on Ginger Island instead of waiting yet again till summertime, earning me the Master Angler trophy and reminding me that I should have been watching what appears each season one final time. On Spring 9th, it turns out that Master Angler was also tied to the final Star Drop and the mystery of the Star Drops trophy, so thankfully I now know I won't need to be hunting those things anymore. Spring 21st is when we get another of the 1.6 update trophies with good neighbours, by helping out our little raccoon friend find a wife and build up his family to 8 little cubs. These quests weren't that hard, but the wiki definitely helped me out with this. Spring 22nd, we get another of the 1.6 trophies by seeing a movie and getting mocked for being alone while we do it, so thanks for that, I guess. Spring 25th is another added from the 1.6 update with the Dangerous Mines from the Mr. Key questline on Ginger Island. It changes up and resets the original mines and challenges you to run through them again with newer and stronger enemy types, but after a few days I got it cleared and can now switch between the two if I need to. Summer 3rd, I got the trophy for a big help, which amazingly I thought only the quests in Stardew would count and not Mr. Keys. I would say I would have done this a lot quicker, but at the same time just doing it passively was fine with me since I was working towards other things, which shockingly was polyculture for shipping 15 of every crop, which I know I didn't ship everything, but I guess I must have misread how this works, and here I was shipping 15 of everything. But since I now know what I knew on Summer 4th, I just finished the tea leaves and tea drink, earning the full shipment trophy, and with it I can finally relax on hunting down items. Summer 11th, I got the full house trophy, cementing how great of a husband I am as I was passing out in the mines while my wife gave birth. Summer 12th was a great day as I finally got the legend trophy for 10 million gold earned over the entire game and a 1.6 trophy for forging the strongest weapon in the game by forging 3 galaxy souls into one of the galaxy weapons, turning it into an infinity blade. Summer 17th is when I finally crafted the final item I needed, earning the Craft Master trophy, and after making sure to get Leo's friendship up, I will have all the recipes to cook every dish in the game, which amazingly came straight away with Summer 18th, grabbing me 2 of the 3 cooking trophies as I may have miscounted and messed up, so restarting the day, I repeated it all again, getting the cook, sous chef, gourmet chef, and finally the iridium seal trophies, bringing this platinum trophy to a close. But don't leave just yet, as I still need one final trophy for perfection. Now, look at me, look at the date, now back to me, now back to the date. It's winter 22nd. It took me literal in-game months to save up to 10 million, adding more and more kegs to my wine empire. Now, I know I could have aged them and gotten more profit. And why didn't I do that, you ask? Well, it's because I literally figured it out when I was typing this part of the script. However, we still don't have perfection yet. For some reason, in-game, the Monster Slayer hero can sometimes toggle off and become no, so we have to go enter the mines, attack a few mobs, and it will flip back again to yes. If it happens at any other time, just repeat that process and it will go back to being yes. And so, after climbing a mountain and seeing our wife Emily, we have reached perfection in Stardew Valley, fully earning my platinum and bringing an end to my farming days. Stardew was honestly such a brilliant game. I can see why people fall in love and have so much fun playing it time and again. Going from a small farmer planting parsnips to a farmer who helped rebuild his community, both through the work we did in the community centre and through talking with the people of Stardew. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe because I enjoyed recording this. I hope you enjoyed watching. And as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and from Stubbz the Farmer, Emily and I, goodbye.